Whoa, you've unlocked a bonus level.
Bonus level.
What? It's like our first one we've ever done.
Yeah,
Like a little extra on the end.
Yeah, a little extra DLC.
But the reason that we're doing this is because Helldivers 2 came out last week on PlayStation and on PC. I love it. Got sent a copy thanks to PlayStation NZ. And instead of doing the long review on the normal episode, I thought I'd do it here for those people that are genuinely interested, right?
Nice idea.
Yes.
Great idea, guys. Sorry.
I was like, this is where I throw to Chris, but he started scratching his head.
Well, I was just thinking, we saved the main potty for really exciting stuff like Death Stranding 2 chat.
Yeah, of course.
And we don't want this
Just go
tedious
on,
thing.
something
Yeah.
So my role here is to convince Chris to play Helldivers 2 because Ellie, no offense, I know you won't like it.
Yeah, no,
it's
I
got
don't.
guns, explosions, there's a little bit of scariness in it. It's not your cup of tea.
Cool.
And
right?
also, it's a video game. So you probably won't want to play it.
But Chris, I feel like there's some notes of this game that I feel like you love. There's other parts of it where I know you won't like it, but I believe that Chris would enjoy this game.
Right.
Okay.
So in the situation, just to paint the picture is, we were all sent a copy of this game.
Yes.
I still have mine. And actually, Ellie, you've graciously donated yours to be given away at the end of this little potty.
Yes, even though I would love to play that game, Guy. Why did you make me sound like I could have sounded really cool just then?
So I've got a copy. I haven't downloaded it yet. And Guy's like, oh, come online and play with me.
I don't quite say
And I'm
like
like, sorry, it was more like, oh, good, come on, please, play with me. And I'm like, look, I'd probably rather, instead of going online, playing online multiplayer, getting my ass handed to me in a random game, I'd probably rather just play Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay.
So convince me why I should do that.
Okay.
Okay, right. So the basic premise of the game is that you're from Super Earth.
I'm out. Nah, Kara.
All right, so you play as a Helldiver. You are a citizen turned soldier. Basically, you are cannon fodder. You're incredibly expendable from the government.
Okay.
So
What are they called in the chessboard? You're a pawn,
you're a
basically.
pawn.
You go out there, right?
okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
you have your own ship that floats up in the sky or in the space that you get to name. Mine's called the Fist of Glory. And you get to name it, and they only give you certain options. It's actually quite fun. There's lots of options.
Okay.
So you drop in on planets of your choosing, and you've got to fight off the invading forces. Now, there are the Terminids, which are the giant, horrible bugs, kind of like Starship Troopers, if you've ever seen that movie.
No,
from
I
the-
haven't.
Okay,
No.
there's these giant bugs that just want to kill you and rip you in half.
How big are they?
Well, they range from the size of a big dog to the size of like a multi-story car park.
Right.
Right.
That's by the way, Ellie, that's using the famous dog to car park scale.
Yes.
Okay, thank
For
you.
size,
Okay,
yeah.
Did you
all
not
right.
learn that in social
No, I
studies?
didn't actually. I better get on
very
to that.
common.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
sweet.
I learned the metric system like an idiot.
So,
So,
Saint Bernard to a 3-story car park. That's
Okay,
kind of what
cool.
you're fighting here.
Yeah.
So those are the bugs, and then you've got the automatons, which are robots, right? And they
Okay.
also range from the size of a man to the size of a tank.
are they good or bad?
They're all bad. They all want to kill you.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So what's really cool about this game is that straight off the bat, Chris, this is a team game. You drop in, either you can drop in solo and do these missions on your own, or you can drop in with randoms or squad mates. You never play against other players. You are just playing against these enemies, right?
Okay,
Right.
that makes me say, okay.
It's,
Oh, okay,
It's
all right.
camaraderie.
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
Because Guy and I go way back. We clocked Gears of War 2-player on the couch for
Yeah.
years and
It's
years and
Gears
years.
of War vibes, man. It's
Okay.
just explosions, bullets, guts. Like it's a beautiful game. Like
Presentation wise?
presentation wise,
Okay.
it's fantastic, right? So you drop in, main mission, you shoot, there's some side quests, and then you call in your extraction and you punch out, right? Sometimes you don't make it, but that's just war.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Somebody
War.
explained it to me as it's like a Vietnam War simulator in space.
Right. And how does that make you feel, Ellie?
Oh wow,
Confused
yeah,
or-
very confused and still not keen to play it.
It's
Actually, why is Ellie even here? You can go.
Let's go,
go home, mate.
home. Like this, yeah. So it is an online live action service game. So there is no campaign, but there is an overarching narrative that you, as a community, you select a planet to liberate. Every single person who is playing this game, you jump in online and you can go to you look at the map where it's got all the planets that you need to go and jump in, and it tells you what percentage of that planet you've liberated. You're pushing the enemy back, but then the developers of the game are watching this, and then they throw some code in there and they help push you back. So as a community, not just you and your mates, everyone playing this game has got the same objective.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're all fighting back.
Yeah,
This-
it tells you
wow.
how many people
That's
are
cool.
online, how many people have died, how many people are dying right now. Like
Ah.
everyone in the forums, the Discord, the Reddit chats are like, we're talking about the planet that we're currently trying to liberate. And there's different types of missions that you do within that. So you can select a mission where you've got to, turn some fuel pumps back online. You slip space rupture over there, and when you land above it, you're in your spaceship is kind of like the lobby. That's where you can upgrade your ship.
It's like the Battle Boys bus or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the
dropping them with the boys.
But
bus.
you're up
Thank
there
you.
and you're running around, and that's where you choose your next mission. And then you drop down.
Yeah.
If you look out the window, every single ship that you actually see are genuine ships from other
the
players.
lobbies.
The lobbies, right?
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that when you drop down into the mission, you're going to have like 500 people there. It's your mission. Right?
Okay, stop laughing at me.
It's just, I was just thinking to myself, how many times have I heard Ellie over the past few months go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whilst I know she's like, that sounds like shit.
Yeah. So what's really cool about this is obviously there's the community vibe. There's all one objective goal. And the developers of the game, Arrowhead Studios, they're actually watching your games. Not every single one, because there's thousands going at any given moment, but you could be playing a game with your mates and you could be going really well, right? You know, you're doing all your objectives, but there could be a developer from the game watching without you knowing and going, I'm going to humble these fools, and then sends in a giant like boss bug.
So they're like almost live manipulating
It's like they're God. But they could be watching us and they'll be like, these guys are struggling.
It's like-
let's send them a free airstrike.
It's like the Hunger Games when they've got that room watching everything going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Have you seen the Hunger Games?
I've seen the first one.
Well, you should get that reference.
But,
then.
yeah, I know. I've half got it. But I haven't seen any of the other
No, the
ones.
first one's great though. That's all you need to know. I think,
Yeah,
for
thank
that
you.
reference.
There's a
Thank
dull one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Just like this
the
podcast. Sorry.
wait, EC, that's you.
Ah, damn it.
Tracks.
Good one.
So that's a very cool thing about it. It's the community vibe, and also the developers are actively trying to participate in your gaming experience by making it better and by making it more difficult
Cool.
as well,
Yeah.
which is really, really cool. So you can either play solo, you can play as a squad. They're two very different things. Playing as a squad is way more fun. So I played the other night with Jordan, who listens to this podcast.
Oh, yes.
I've yet to play with him. I knew he had the game. We squatted up. It was really cool to finally play with him. One of his friends came and joined the game as well. And the three of us were just playing this game, and you just call in airstrikes. And when you die, like if Chris dies, I've got to throw down a beacon that then sends down another Chris. And you've just got, so like they're called stratagems where you... I'm getting a bit lost in my explanation here.
Nah, you're a good
No,
guy.
Your ship is constantly floating above you. You've got to call in these stratagems where you punch in a code in your arm, and you have to actually use your D-pad in a sequence.
Oh.
And then you throw down a little grenade, and then your ship sends you down help, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Sick.
So you can call in airstrikes, you can call in these big bombs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
and you can
Okay.
upgrade those.
Yeah.
You just give me this look like you're not going to do it. I am struggling.
guy, do not lose confidence, mate.
I'm losing confidence.
No, do it.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just explosions. You play with your mates. It's a lot of fun, and I'm incredibly excited to literally finish this podcast and go home and play it.
Cool.
And I reckon, Chris, you would love it based on the fact that it's not against other players. You join
That
other
is
players,
correct.
or it could just be you and me with a whole bunch of bullets
Yeah.
shooting bugs.
And are you chatting to your mates there?
You talk into
okay.
each other,
Fun.
and it's just it's hell. It's crazy.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my succinct.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to come back next week on the ECG podcast and reveal whether or not I squatted up with Guy.
Yeah, I want to know if that happens. I definitely won't be. But if someone listening wants to also squat up and play
Absolutely.
Helldivers,
Oh my God, that's such a great idea.
what keyword would they have to theoretically message us on Instagram at Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast?
hit us up with the word hell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never would have picked that one.
Yeah. I was going
Okay.
to go with dive, but that might be a swimming game.
Yeah, true. Okay.
So just send in the word hell if you would like to go on the draw to win a copy of this game on PlayStation 5.
cool. Extremely
And-
Casual Gamers
yeah.
Podcast on Instagram.
You could even say like, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, get a little bit quirky and like a little
Yeah.
bit extra. Go the extra
Or
mile.
just hell. Otherwise, we're not looking at it. Just follow those instructions.
Those instructions, to the word.
My TikTok algorithm is just constantly full now, excuse me, of people playing this game. And they've thrown in basically any song that you would like, a rock song from like the Vietnam War underneath. And it just gets you jacked up.
Credence, Clearwater
Yeah,
Revival,
yeah, yeah. Or
Guns
like-
N' Roses, Rolling Stones.
A real popular one
Sympathy
is
for
like,
the Devil.
not, and this isn't Vietnam War, but like Motley Crue, like throwing in some of that
random.
stuff. It's
Dr.
just-
Feelgood.
Yeah.
nice.
Kickstart My Heart. And it's just, it really jacks you up playing this game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Good
I'll tell you
soundtrack.
what, I'm 50-50 right now because originally I was 100 and 0.
Wait, so you're not jumping onto your PlayStation app right now and putting in the code so that by the time you get home, it's installed into your PlayStation?
Definitely not. In fact, I don't even think I'll play with you tonight because I've got to get up early tomorrow morning and play golf with you. So,
Oh, that's a lot of hanging out together.
yeah, it is. Ellie, do you want to come play that as well?
Nah. No thanks.
It's good. Boundaries, we need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for that, guy.
No
Thanks for bringing
worries.
us a review. Maybe we should do more reviews like this, bonus apps. I mean, I wouldn't be able to contribute because I never finish any
No,
games.
we will give you a game and you have to review it. You know what?
I will do one for Stray.
I want a review of Stray in
I
a
will.
month.
Yeah.
Okay, so within 4 weeks, I have to have finished it and I'll bring a review to the next app.
And there's been a lot of times in this podcast where you go, okay, and I go, and then I let it slide. But I want a review of Stray in a month.
Yeah.
I do.
And then I'm getting fired if I don't, kind of thing. I'm like literally going to get kicked off
Well, no,
if I
we
don't.
won't kick you off, but we'll be real pissy with you. For
Yeah,
like
we're
half
real
tonight.
pissy.
It doesn't sound fun. So I will finish that. And so, yeah, we'll do more of this, I think. More little
I think
bonus
so.
apps
Yeah, we'll
of
do
reviews.
60-second review on the main podcast.
Yep.
And then a bonus one of
Yeah.
the
Nice.
actual game.
Going forward, if we could do like fun games people are actually interested in, I think that would help as well.
Yeah, that would help.
Just joking.
See ya.